What's going on, guys? I hope this video finds you guys doing well. I just wanted to apologize first and foremost because it's been a couple weeks since I dropped a video. I was on vacation from July 7th to July 17th, so it was like a long 11-day vacation. I just got back a couple days ago, but while I was out there, I did stop by a thrift store and pick up some stuff. I went to this really cool big thrift store and I bought some collectible coins for my personal collection. That stuff's at home. But I'll show you guys some of the footage that I got while I was on vacation and when I went to that thrift store, and then I'll show you guys the items I picked up, and then I'll be back to my regular schedule where I'm cranking out at least one video a week to share some footage and information with you guys. But before we get started, I just want to thank you guys for watching and the continued support. I really appreciate it. But without further ado, let me show you what I picked up on the trip and a little bit of footage from our vacation. What's going on, guys? I'm actually here on vacation in Missouri, but I had some extra time today, so I've swung by this random thrift store. So I'm gonna go in here and see if I can find anything.
Something. Okay. I'm not five. Break them,
So that thrift store was awesome. It was like a catacomb of mazes, and it was just so much stuff, bigger than any thrift store in my area, that's for sure. I spent an hour and a half in there, and I easily could have spent 3 hours in there. I got some really cool stuff. When I get back to Florida, I'll pull it out, show you guys what I got. I was pretty stoked. It was a really good time there. But before I show you the stuff I got there, I'm gonna show you some other little snippets from our trip because we had a really great time.
Did you see the size of this catfish? He's on the other side of the wall. No, he's up against the. He's up against the wall.
You put this on your YouTube.
Yeah, right?
Look at that one right there. Does that one look cute? How many are you? I'm 1,000. Whatever number you are. Mommy, it's time. How you want to have that same one.
So whenever you go on a vacation, you can put your store on vacation mode, or now it's called time away mode. So it tells the buyers every time they click on the item that the seller is away and there could be a delay in shipping your item. But I got 60 sales when I was gone. I was gone from the 7th to the 17th, and I had 60 plus things to package up yesterday. Plus I sold 5 things on Mercari, so I think the total tally as of yesterday morning was 65 items. I did sell a few more things overnight, but we worked really hard yesterday and got a lot packaged, and I still have 28 things to package today. So it's taken 2 days just to package up everything we sold, but it was like really good to like get all that income while I was on vacation. It's basically like a paid vacation. All right, I got the stuff pulled out that I picked up in Missouri. This is obviously a really small haul. I went to a couple yard sales one day with my mother-in-law and my wife. A few days later, I went to that thrift store that you guys saw in the video and I picked up a few items there. So I'll show you guys the little small haul that I picked up on vacation. So I was at a yard sale. I saw this statue and it's really like nothing special. As you can see, it has like one of these made in China stickers on the bottom. So it was probably purchased at like a Big Lots or something like that, and it's a more modern piece. It's not vintage or anything, but I did see one that sold for $65 plus shipping, plus like 20 something shipping. So I'm hoping that I can sell it for about the same price, and I picked it up for $20 at a yard sale. But I just love stuff like this, and I thought it was a cool piece, so I like to have it sitting here on the shelf for a little bit until it sells. But I'm hoping to get 65 plus shipping for that. So the rest of the stuff I'm going to show you is stuff that I picked up at the thrift store. So I found these Harley Davidson boots, and anytime you can find one with like the embroidered eagle like that, those are always really cool and they always sell pretty quick. These ones they do show signs of use, but the bottoms are in really good shape, and we'll clean them up so they look even better. And I think I should be able to get like $60 plus shipping for these, and I paid $25. Now this is a cool piece, but this is for my personal collection. I have a couple of these at home. I have the Flash one, and then I have a couple other ones. So I'm just gonna add this to my collection. This one's Aquaman, and these were made by Pepsi in 1978. So these are hard to find. And you can see I paid $15 for this, but this is one I'm gonna hang on to. I really like these old vintage glasses, and our whole drinking glass collection at home is all like vintage stuff from the 70s, 80s, and early 90s that I just pick up along the way. I thought this was cool. I got this for only $3 at the thrift store, and it actually has an extra blade in it. You gotta be careful, that's really sharp. The straight razor, and anytime you find these, you wanna look right here along this leading edge, and as you can see, there's information like a maker's mark printed on there, so you can look them up and see what they're worth. And these are always worth a quick look up, because one time I bought a whole collection of these, and some of them individually sold for close to $200. Now the reason I like this one is because it clearly says right here, Army. So this was like an Army issue straight razor. So if this thing could talk, who knows? And it's obviously vintage, so it's a cool piece. And for only $3 I picked it up, and it comes with like this extra hollow ground blade, which I thought was like added value. I don't think it's worth a ton of money. I'm not exactly sure, but for only $3 I picked it up, and I should be able to get like $25, maybe more. I'll have to look up the two brands of the blades and see how desirable they are, but my guess is around $25 with the condition of this piece. I got these huge size 16 New Balance sneakers, and they're only $15. If you get these large size sneakers, they actually do pretty well on eBay, because for people that wear a size 16, it's hard for them to just go to the store and find shoes that they need. A lot of places probably don't even carry size 16 for them. So a lot of those people tend to go online to find their sneakers. And these ones are in really good shape. I mean, look at the bottom. They've probably been worn a couple times. There again, I'll clean them up so they look even better. But I only paid $15 for these, and my guess is I should be able to get $50 plus shipping. Maybe a little more, depending on how well this 473 model of New Balance sells. This was a piece I picked up, and without even seeing sold comps, I just thought it was really cool. I paid $17.95, so like $18, but it's made from like an old pressure gauge, but it's actually a clock, which I thought was cool. But it's not running right now, and I don't know how to access the internal guts of the clock, because there's no like access from the back. So I'm gonna have to sell it as is, but I'm hoping to get like $40 for it. It's really small, and there again, it's just something I picked up because I sold a lot of vintage clocks, and I've sold a lot of like pieces that were refurbished into clocks or things of that nature. They're unique and hard to find, so I don't think I'll have any problem getting $40 or $50 out of this one. Picked up this Coca-Cola digital clock. The last one of these actually sold for $72 plus shipping on eBay, and this one was only $14.95 at that thrift store. Now it opens up like this, and then you could see the polar bear in there holding a Coke. But yeah, I think I should be able to get like $65 to $70 for this, and only pay $15, so I should basically quadruple my money on the Coca-Cola clock. And this was another piece I just picked up without actually seeing sold comps. It's an old shaving set, and it's just really cool. There's some cool pieces in there, and it's not like a name brand or anything, but just based off like the kind of quality of these pieces, like I should have no problem selling this set for like $50 because it's new in the original box. It's probably from like the late 70s, it looks like, by the packaging. So I think it's really cool to find this set complete, and I don't think I'll have any problem getting $50 out of it. So that was everything I picked up on the vacation. Like I said, it wasn't a big haul like you guys are used to seeing me do, but I had a great time on my trip. I'm looking forward to getting back to work. Every once in a while we need a reset like that. You got to get away, put your store in vacation mode, kind of stop the daily grind and just kind of reset. And it really is like soul filling to go do stuff with your kids and kind of like switch gears a little bit. So if you guys ever get the opportunity, make sure that you are spending time with family. Family's always first, and then work comes second. Like I'm basically a workaholic, and I would be here 70 hours a week if I was single, but I'm not. So I'm here like 45 hours a week because I just value that time with my kids, and I try to be there every day right when they get home. But that's just my personal opinion, my personal outlook. But I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll be cranking out a bunch of new videos. I got some footage from before I left, so I'll be cranking those out, showing you guys stuff we picked up at auctions. And I went to what was it? I went to a trunk sale like a few days before I left, so I'll be cranking out some new videos pretty soon to show you guys some stuff I picked up then. But anyway, thanks again. Until next time, peace.